going on a little trip to Cowichan. We're gonna go do a little bit of filming there and meet up with some people and see what cool stuff we can find. It's about an hour drive away, so I've got my granola bar, I've got some water, and I've got all my camera gear, so let's go on a little road trip today. I've never actually been to Cowichan. I've just been through Cowichan to get to Victoria, so could be interesting.
It can help hit the brain centers of different...
Get that premise out in front of the audience.
Cows.
Gives you a literal break from that panic. Gives you a second to breathe.
Okay, I'm here on the property. We're gonna do some filming now. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. I won't show you the house, but I'll show you the views. All right, we're all done filming. That was really productive, lightning quick, speedy, efficient. This guy's a natural on camera, so it really helps. You know, he's got a cool, like, dry delivery style. You know, he's not overly energetic, and you know, most people aren't, so that's okay. We want to get that sort of really real, organic look from the people. And but he's got a really cool style. You'll see, he's got lots of tattoos and stuff. He's a cool guy. But yeah, what a really cool place to be. Look at this view. Unbelievable. We're now back on the road. It took about an hour to get here. Listen to the Improv podcast. Yeah, take an hour back. Today is Improv day as well, so we may have some improv wisdom from class later this evening. But for now, I'm gonna rip it home, see my family, eat some lunch. Pretty cool day so far.
Hello. They do not need to know that. It does not matter. It's okay. We're in it for the long term.
This because of what she's built. Hi there, can I please have a teen burger combo with root beer? Poutine and a root beer. Make it a quick stop. Getting a little treat for me and Sherry for lunch today. Got some A&W. You know, one of my favorite pranks that is completely harmless and only makes me laugh is that when you go through a drive-thru for fast food, you say, "It's to go, please." They'll say like, you know, the person will say, "Anything else for you?" Say, "Nothing, that's everything, but to go, please." And it always makes me laugh. I don't know, you could try it. Let me know how that goes. Apparently Louis is missing, so we're gonna check all the usual spots. Nope. Nope. Sometimes he's in my closet. He's usually right here, but he is not. No. I don't know if you can see that, but he's not under the couch. The last place he could be is on the bunk bed. There he is. Hi, Bug.
You were here the whole time?
You were in here the whole time? Okay, we found him.
The boys slept together.
He likes to hide up on the bunk bed, the loft bed. And you can see here, yeah, it looks good. You can see here there's no ladder because we don't want our baby to climb that and fall down.
What?
But we put Lewis's cat tree here in this corner so he can still find his way up. And I guess he did that. I got scared because Sherry said that she hadn't seen Louis in a few hours, and that can only mean that he's hiding or he's missing. We found him, so he was just hiding. Actually, he was just sleeping. If anything, we just ruined his nap. Anyway, crisis averted. Now that we know Louis is safe and sound, it's back to editing. Well, that was a very productive afternoon, you know, set up some things, hang out with my family, ate a lunch. Now we're outside of improv class, and I have one goal this evening. Obviously have a great fun time. That's 2 goals, I guess. But the second goal is to milk this class for improv wisdom for you. So hang tight. In 4 hours, I will return with some improv wisdom. Sorry, that's my key. All right, we're done improv. I am losing my voice. And do I have improv wisdom for you? I think I do. I have improv wisdom, and it's about observation. We did a lot of that today in class, in both classes. We talked about supporting our teammates and people around us and observing them to be able to do that the best. Bye. And so the improv wisdom is, in improv, you can really only best support your teammates and your partners if you are observing, watching, and paying attention clearly and well. And I think that translates very well to real life because, you know, if you're lucky, you never had a friend in a dark place. And you may or may not know it, but everybody, you know, that cliche thing, everybody's fighting a little bit of a battle each day. You know, they're living their own life, they're fighting their own stuff. And, you know, you may never know it, but if you look closely at the people you know and care about, you may see sometimes when they need just a little bit of a boost. And you know, that boost might not be anything crazy. It might just be like, hey, you're doing really good. And you know, it's also, I think it's okay to give those sorts of encouragements and compliments, you know, at random, but sometimes if you look closely, you'll see people that actually could really use it. And yeah, so I think taking a moment to observe the people you know and love, just so you can see how you can best support them, is a really great type of action to take. And then the second thing about observation is just like, life is crazy these days. Like, I feel like life is a flipping roller coaster. It's not even a marathon. It's like every day is a sprint. And today I got to just sit and chill and hang out with my son for a little while. And I was able to just kind of watch and see how much he's grown, which is, you know, it pulls on my heartstrings, but like, that little boy is like a big little boy now. He is climbing and running and blabbering, and it's really, really crazy that just because I didn't stop and kind of observe, the difference feels so much more drastic. So anyway, I encourage you all to slow down a little bit, at least once a day, and just observe your life, your surroundings, and be thankful, be grateful, or use that observation time to strategize to move to the next big step. Because yeah, that is really good. I have a really good friend that I chat with almost daily, and we often unintentionally stop and observe things and reflect on things, and we strategize, and we're doing that pushes our lives forward in a way more intentional and beneficial way. So improv wisdom today is stop and observe.